Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Jax, all right. That's going to be the consideration for Rascal. He will lock that one in.
This draft could not be more all-in.
Yeah.
KT.
And also, couldn't be more weird, right? Because KT are so dedicated to of trying to figure out how KT are going to manage this one as you could. It was fantastic. This is also a great start as our first blood goes over to Cuz once again. And so KT off to the right.
Now, it's really important. Cuz also starts as blue there and doesn't actually lose control of that, because that's one way this goes very wrong. So we'll see a Hex Flash committed from Cuz.
Yeah, Kingen is going to go down as well. And Cuz is just an early game god this.
Cuz is like, by damn, we will find side lane value with the Jax. Nice try on the steal here from Def, a little bit early. Yep, but getting this Drake advantage is going to be massive for them. They would have loved if it was a stronger elemental than this Ocean. But still going to be relevant here, of course. It's really just about, they're looking for a dive here. Kingen already used his ult. He's got the Ignite set up.
Yeah, this is a tough one. So the Ignite is going to come through. There's the flash. Leap Strike is good. I don't know whether it's going to be enough to save him, and it is. Emperor's Divide comes through. Zeka actually has to flash. He's going to get picked up by his own ultimate. Another kill comes through. Rascal will fall down. It's a nice dive there towards the top side. He's now aiming, fighting against Deft here on the bottom lane. Both Life and Beryl pretty healthy.
I wish they click on the aiming or Life here, see how close they are in experience. It's got to be really close to hitting 6. There is a combo you can set up there once you do have that. Really tough to pull off, of course, without that cleanse.
Oh, Cuz, of course he's back. Caught shopping. And good night, Miss Sejuani.
Cuz is playing out. Plus 300.
Well, here's a fight on the bottom side. Stranglethorn's going to connect onto Beryl. Goshik trying to just tank up as much as he can. Gets out of turret range, is now Life. Can he actually get this kill back? Zyra does a fair bit of work, but Cuz and Vikla are making their way down. It's going to be very difficult for Goshik to survive this one, but Zeka in position. Vikla finds a hostile takeover. Goshik actually uses it relatively effectively, but the chain lash is good. Def fighting this one out, gets the flash out of Life. He is very committed to this position, and Cuz flash heroics charge, and he will be able to lock down the Zeri. Rascal here in the mid lane will be able to get some Ben. Wow, these are some names that I haven't read in an extraordinarily long time, Wolf.
Yeah, almost 783 days, wrapped pretty well. Cuz again, he's everywhere.
Of course he is. There's another heroic charge, just smacks Deft against the wall, and he is just going to go down. So beautifully played. He is just,
Cuz is 1v9ing this game. A Azir for a little bit.
Oh, Zeka doesn't manage to avoid the Everfrost, gets out of the way of the first chain. I don't know whether it's necessarily going to matter. He throws out his own Emperor's Divide. The next one is going to be used onto Beryl. Heroic charge is gorgeous! As now Pyoshik's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way of this one. Zeka also doing the same thing as Kingen throws an ulti into the nether. Still does a fair bit of work though, and Def picks up a kill off to the side. Zeka still thinking about it. It's a double kill for the Zeri. Are we certifying? Get your stickers out, Wolf.
I think we
As we are flashing forward. There's a triple for Def, and it looks like he wants to go to Worlds.
Triple for Def, plus 600 on the shutdown there on the Vikla. And Life's ult there completely misplaced. Looked like he was trying to use it defensively to stop the retreat through. But if he actually gets a few knockups there or uses it earlier, perhaps this fight is winnable for KT. Now Rascal will get some extra plates, and perhaps this whole turret here won't be first turret of the game. It will be first turret for KT. But still going to grab some extra money here, but this is what Jax is doing right now here at 13 minutes. Will he be? It's like you can do it now, but you won't be able to do it later. Speaking of,
well, Beryl is just going to go down here. The Silas starting to pop off, as we can see. Pyoshik doing his very best. Deft is going to turn up in the team fight as Zeka does have his Sun Disc up. And Kingen turns up late. Hex flashing like his life depends on it. Just having the greatest of times doing so, as there's the ulti. And they're going to take down the carry of KT as best they can. They will be able to do it, but at what cost? Emperor's Divide flies forward, and now Beryl, he does have the bailout, but it doesn't quite work there. Aiming's able to help pick one up, though, for Vikla. Kingen goes down next, and Def, he just doesn't have the damage right now. Life going to get healed. Chain Lash is fantastic. It connects. Oh my god! This young mid laner, there's a reason he got Rookie of the Year. And he looked so good in that fight.
That's an ace at 16 minutes. This is how this comp works. I'm getting actual chills, and Vikla, so many players would say, all right, we won that fight, we did enough. It's Zeri in a choke point, and I will say, I'm good. I'm happy with where we're at.
Yeah, we're good.
Rift Herald top side is a little bit of extra side lane pressure. DRX will have to answer this eventually.
Are we 1-2-3-ing? This is crazy. As Rascal is going to do the smallest little adorable leap strike
This
to
is
get away.
Hextech Soul.
It is. So this is Soul, and KT are going to lose 2 turrets for it, most likely. Not exactly going to find connection there with the stolen away Glacial Prison. As, yeah, they've got Hextech Soul. And there's also
pushing.
Yeah, there's a split.
DRX.
Like, Shirley has been employed by KT. Not like for a small amount of time, but for a long time. It's okay, Rascal doesn't find the counter-strike. Cuz now fighting against Kingin as Deft is ulted, but the apotheosis is so good. And into the wall he goes. It's a double kill for the Jacks. They can take a Baron if they'd like to. And KT's genius draft is paying off, Wolf.
TP! They're coming in, they want to end the game. They want to end the game, and they get Hextech, and then Rascal engages. As they get the soul, they get the slow. I don't think they can end the game right now, but if they get a pick, they certainly can. They're going to take away this ult here. Now they can go straight to Baron. 23 minutes, they have enough damage here. They're so far ahead, and that last fight was so beautiful from KT, skirting on the edge of the Azir turret, the Sun Disc that Zeka set up. They get Soul with Neela, and then the engage comes through from Rascal. Hextech Soul is the perfect Soul for them if they can actually lock it down. And now they've got a Baron, they've got an inhibitor turret down. The value of that Herald was massive. And really, because
stuff's definitely good.
Leandri's hasn't gotten any value because fights have ended instantly. And it hasn't been about the setup with the plants and the turrets and stuff. It's just been about straight up, we killed him instantly, we ran at him, we got the slows from the Hextech Soul. Yeah, and I think that's what this next fight is going to look like if KT win it here. This could be a turning point for DRX if they win just one decisive fight.
Well, Cuz going to get spotted out. I don't think he really cares. Rascal also going to exit stage left. And DRX just trying to hold on, but this split is very, very powerful for KT.
Yeah, the Baron buff, I mean, it's just so... This is the siege that their comp doesn't have. Baron is doing for them. It won't last forever here.
Yeah, and KT needs to get every Baron if they're going to break the base, right? Like, that's how it works. Thankfully, they were able to get that push towards that top side after they won a team fight. And that meant that Rascal can now move in and threaten this inhibitor that is open and exposed.
This is so beautifully played from KT. They just want to use this Baron buff to burn another minute off the clock for the Elder fight. They get Elder, and this comp is basically unbeatable. It's just too much damage too quickly, and the Elder will finish everybody off when that combo hits.
Oh. Nice extender boom, gonna do a fair bit of damage there to Life.
Deft did have to go for LDR here because he's dealing with the upfront damage of the Silas.
Oh, Chain's gonna get, oh my goodness, Zeka just not having a very good time on this Azir whatsoever this game. There's the flash Counter-Strike Barrel trying to get himself out. That just might be it. Yeah, Goshik just going to get delivered to his fountain, and he may stay there because KT are just eviscerating his entire team, and they will do so very easily. That was clean. As now it's just Goshik left alive.
I cannot believe that KT did it with this comp after losing that game number 1. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Really beautifully done here for KT. You can tell, I mean, the look on Vikla's face was like, what's going on? But Zyra was, it was legitimately random. It was random.
Yeah, it was random.
And they just
built
won with it. It was beautiful what they did with it. Obviously, Life